Hey guys, Dave with D&M Corvette Specialists out of Downers Grove, Illinois. Today we got a lot of really cool things to show you. A lot of new cars came in, a lot of stuff in the shops going on. So we're gonna, go over a whole bunch of things. I don't think we'll have time for a ride today, but we got a lot of good stuff to show you and talk about. A whole bunch of new cars in the showroom. One of them is this 91 Formula. The third gen Camaros and Firebirds really got popular in the last couple of years. Part of it's the age of them and the people that are buying them. This car in particular is a Formula 350 with 50,000 miles on it. We bought from the original lady owner, and you have all the paperwork to prove it and everything. She really took care of this car. But a car like this isn't $20,000 or $30,000, so you can get a lot of car for the money. If you want to go to cruise nights, if you have a family and this and that, and don't want to spend that kind of money, you can get into the hobby and have something really cool and unique. We go to a lot of shows and cruise nights, and we just don't see these third-gen cars popping up anymore that are in this condition. So this car is priced right. It's the right car, right options, just a really clean, cool car. And like I said, something you don't really see anymore. All right, now we got another car here. It's a 2011 Camaro SS. It's actually a 2SS because of the options and everything. This was another one-owner car, got all the paperwork and everything. This car only has 2,000 original miles on it. And the unique thing about this car is the color, the blue color in 2011. This was the least color made. I don't remember offhand how many, but it wasn't a lot of them. But how many are out there with 2,000 miles on them that are left? They made a lot of Camaro SS's, of the 5th gen, but what's neat is the miles and the condition of the car, and for a fraction of the cost of what the new ones were. So another really unique car that you can get in from the mid-20s and have something that's unique color, and low miles, and just a cool car. The only things that were changed on the car is they tinted the windows and changed the exhaust, which isn't a big deal. Other than that, it's all original, all stock, with a lot of cool options, and just a unique 5th gen Camaro. I got another car here. This is a car we picked up a couple of weeks ago. This is a 70 El Camino SS, 454 car, steering, brakes, and factory AC, which you don't see. This car was an Arizona car most of its life, over restored. I've got the books and the paperwork on that and everything, but just a unique car that you don't see a lot of. There's a lot of El Caminos out there. There's a lot of fake SS El Caminos out there, but to see a 454 one with options is really rare. And to see one that's in this condition and in this color, it's just a killer combination. The car runs and drives awesome. It's got about 600 miles on it since it was restored, and it was actually over restored, so somebody spent a lot of money on this car. But then again, you can buy a car that somebody else, is taking a hit on what they spent on it. So this car, we don't have it online yet, but it's probably gonna be somewhere in the upper 30s. But it's a lot of car for the money because you couldn't restore a car for that price, not to this condition with these options. So just another unique car that we just got in that, we got to market it still. It'll be online probably in the next couple of days. Got another car here. It's a 1969 Ford Torino Talladega. They made a little over 700 of these cars, and they had to build so many so they can run these cars in NASCAR. When they built these cars, they were all the same. The only thing you can get different was the color. They came in blue, maroon, or white, and blue was the least made color. I picked this car up out of state at a sale we were at. Couldn't believe the car, that there was even one there, because you don't see these cars come up for sale. A lot of them rusted out in people's garages and backyards and stuff, so it was kind of unique. We ended up getting the car, brought the car back here, made one phone call to a customer who's really into NASCAR and a couple other racing things that he's really into. He's a Richard Petty fan and stuff, and Richard Petty actually drove one of these cars in 1969 to the championship, so it was kind of unique, and he really wanted the car. He couldn't get here fast enough to come and buy the car, so the car is already sold, but I want to show you guys the kind of unique stuff that we keep our eyes out for and that we'll buy that other places won't buy. So just a really good example. It's actually a really original car with all the paperwork going back to day one. I think it shows 70,000 miles on it. We're going to do a couple of things for it before he takes the car. I think the carb needs to be rebuilt, and we're going to put new tires on it and a couple other things, just minor stuff and detail for him. Then he's going to add to his collection, but he's getting a really unique car. This is a car you do not see, even at some of the bigger shows around the country, you do not see Torino Talladegas. So it's kind of unique to have one, and we're happy we got it, and we're happy it's going to go to a good home. All right, now we got a 2010 Dodge Challenger SRT8. Another unique car in B5 blue, which I think is one of the best colors, and it's actually one of the rarest colors. These cars were rated at 450 horse. Really unique. A lot of fun. It's a big car, but they actually still moved out. This car here has 4,000 miles on it. We actually look for the cars that got the low miles, that are unique, that we really like to have that stand out versus everybody else who has the 40, 50,000 mile car. So another unique car that preceded the Hellcat, but a lot of car with a lot of horsepower, rides and drives like you would expect for a 4,000 mile car to drive like a brand new car, performs really well. And another one, like I say, a lot of times we go to cruise nights and car shows. To see a car like this, you don't see them with 4,000 miles on them. You don't see them in this color. So again, you can buy this car for half of what it was new and have a really unique car that was well taken care of. And it's just a fun, cool car. So you can't go wrong when you come out here and take a walk through it. If you're looking for something that's different with low miles, if I don't have it, I usually know where it is. Now we're outside one of the shops here, and we got a throwback here. This is a car that you watched us build over the last couple of years, and I don't think you guys ever saw it finished, but this is the 55 gasser we built, and this guy actually wanted to run the car, drive the car, race the car, go to cruise nights and stuff, and it just came back for a couple of things for us to check on and you know, tweak it a little bit more. But yeah, we are going to take it to the track as soon as we get, you know, the time for him to meet us there and us to bring it up for him and everything, and we're going to go over it and bring it out and see what it does, and you know, shake down, make sure everything's okay. He has driven it to a couple of cruise nights this summer and everything. You know, it has been super dependable for him, and he's having a lot of fun with it. But glad to see it came back. Like I said, we're going to do a couple of things and just check a couple of things. We haven't seen it in a couple of months, and you know, he's having a lot of fun, and it's a cool car. Everywhere he takes it, everybody likes it. So I'm looking forward to getting it out at the track. All right, now we're up in the shop. We do our restorations up here. We got a lot of cool things going on. We actually have a 63 Z06 tanker in here. They actually made 63 tanker cars, which is unique. So this is one of them. It came in to have some service work done to it and for us to check a couple of things, and it's going to go back to the owner. And this car may be for sale down the road, you know, not through us. So keep your eye out if you're looking for a 63 Z06 tanker car. Kind of neat, you know. The black one up in the air, that's another 63 Z06. The blue car is a 63 Corvette split window that was converted to fuel injection, kind of neat. So we always have a lot of cool things going up in this shop. I know we don't show it that much, but today we had a chance to get in here, and you know, the restoration shop is always busy all year long. You know, just always has something cool coming and going out of here. So if you're ever looking to have stuff done, whether it's a small job, big job, service job, we do it all. You know, and it doesn't have to be a Corvette. So I tell people all the time, doesn't matter, we'll work on it. Now we're up in the shop up here in service. As a customer purchased this car from us, but the story on this car is unique. First of all, the car pulled up to our door for sale. I almost fell over. It's a 69 Hurst Olds. They made about, I think it was right around 900 of these cars, 850, 950, something like that. I don't remember the exact numbers, but this is an original two-owner car with every single piece of paperwork, from the original bill of sale, the Protecto plate, the window sticker, everything going back to day one, the titles, everything. Matching number car, of course. Just a unique car. You don't see these cars. And what's even rarer is the car's got factory AC. They don't have the exact numbers. I heard 130, 140, but you know, I can't prove it. But you don't see these cars. You see a lot of clones, but to see a real 69 Hurst Olds, and this was on one of our customers' bucket list for cars, so I called him right away, and he couldn't drive here fast enough from his house to get here to come take a look at it, and as soon as he saw it, he bought it. So it was a win-win for everybody, and it's got a real unique car to add to his collection. But these cars, you just don't see these cars. You may see them at a bigger show around the country, but to have one come pulling up to our door and going, "You want to buy a car?" was kind of shocking to us. So, and we told our customer if he wasn't going to buy it, we were going to buy it. So he bought it, and he's going to have us change a couple of things. Needs a, you know, complete tune-up and a couple other little, you know, maintenance items. Other than that, he's going to keep it the way it is, keep it original. You know, maybe down the road he'll do something with it, but right now he's just going to keep it original. But a unique car that you just don't see. And if you like Oldsmobiles, this is the one to have. Yeah. Now we're down in one of our storage buildings to show you a really unique car. It's something you're not going to see every day. Got a 2019 Corvette ZR1. And then not only is this a 2019 ZR1, this is a convertible 2019 ZR1. Brand new car. We helped the customer get this car through one of the dealer networks that we work with. He ordered the car through them, came in, we went and picked it up, we brought it here. It's sitting here because he had to go out of town, so we got to store it for him until he gets back, and then we'll bring it out to his house. Really wild and unique and cool car. Supposedly Chevy's going to make between 1,000 and 1,200 of the ZR1s. And neat thing about it, what we've been able to find out so far from Chevrolet, there's not a lot of convertibles made, and they discontinued the blue. He ordered this car early, so he got it. This car, we don't know the facts yet, but we've never seen another one, and nobody at Chevy ever has too. This might be the only blue convertible out there, so kind of unique. He ordered it with the 10-speed automatic, gray interior, blue top. Like I said, this car may be one of one when it comes down to it, but we won't know those figures till late in the year, early next year. So, but just a cool car, and this is some of the things we do here. We had a customer wanted a real special car. We put our feelers out to the dealer network that we work with. We were able to help them out, get them the car, and just thought everybody would like to see something that's super unique that you're not going to see everywhere you go, since there's not a lot of them out there yet. And a lot of people are going to buy these cars and put them away, which is probably what he's going to do, especially if it is one of one. So, but just a very cool car, and it's just something that you're not going to see anywhere that you go right now. It's just, this is the hot car right now. And like I said, we're going to be out at the Muscle Car Nationals coming up in November. You can see us there. We're going to have a display out there with some cars, and be there to talk to people about service, restoration, sales. Anything you want to talk about, we'll be there. Performance. We'll be bouncing around in the city of suburbs the next couple of months. We have a couple of events we'll be at. And as always, if you guys are looking for something special, need something done from small to big, we're here to help you. It's dmcorvette.com, or just come out in Downers Grove and take a ride out, and we'll walk you through and try to help you any way we can.